Have you ever wondered how a single man could change the course of history forever? Let's delve into the life of one such figure, Alexander the Great, born in the rustic lands of Macedonia. Alexander was no ordinary child. His formative years were shaped under the guidance of Aristotle himself, one of the greatest philosophers of all time. The young prince was groomed in various disciplines, from philosophy to arts, politics to warfare, creating a well-rounded leader in him. Then came the unexpected. At the tender age of 20, Alexander was thrust onto the throne, a responsibility he bore with an iron will and an unyielding resolve. His reign, though short-lived, was marked by a series of relentless conquests, altering the world map as it was known. But how did Alexander, a young king from Macedonia, conquer most of the known world? Stick around as we unravel the enigma of Alexander, a man who is still remembered as the Great. Alexander's reign, though short, was marked by a series of unending conquests. While still in his 20s, Alexander turned his gaze towards the Persian Empire, a formidable force that had long been a thorn in the side of Greek city-states. His strategy was nothing short of brilliant. He launched a series of relentless campaigns, each one designed to chip away at Persian power. Battle after battle, city after city, Alexander's forces emerged victorious. The Battle of Issus, the Siege of Tyre, the Battle of Gaugamela, these are but chapters in the epic tale of Alexander's march across Persia. Not one to rest on his laurels, Alexander then set his sights on Egypt. Egyptians, weary of Persian rule, welcomed Alexander as their liberator. Embracing this role, he founded the city of Alexandria, a beacon of culture and learning that would shine brightly for centuries. Alexander was crowned as pharaoh, adding yet another title to his growing list of accolades. His insatiable hunger for conquest, however, was far from satisfied. Alexander dreamed of a world united under his rule. His gaze turned eastwards towards the vast and uncharted territories of India. But that's a story for another day. Let's take a moment to appreciate the military genius of Alexander. He was not just a conqueror, he was an innovator. His use of the phalanx formation, the cavalry and siege engines was nothing short of revolutionary. His victories were not just a testament to his personal bravery, but also to his ability to adapt and innovate on the battlefield. Despite his victories, Alexander's relentless pursuit of conquest began to take a toll on his health. The man who seemed invincible on the battlefield was, after all, only human. But that's a story for our next scene. For now, let's revel in the awe-inspiring tale of a young king from a small kingdom who dreamed of and nearly achieved world domination. Alexander the Great's legacy is as influential as his life was extraordinary. Born in the heartland of Macedonia, he would go on to reshape the world as we know it. His influence, like a ripple in a pond, spread far beyond the boundaries of his empire, reaching places he himself could only dream of. Alexander's conquests led to a significant spread of Greek culture and language. This period, known as the Hellenistic Age, saw Greek ideas, philosophy and art flourish in regions as far-flung as Egypt and India. The city of Alexandria in Egypt, founded by Alexander, became a beacon of Hellenistic culture, its famed library a testament to the intellectual exchange that marked this era. But it wasn't only culture that Alexander disseminated. His military prowess was so extraordinary that it influenced generations of future military leaders. His strategies, from the innovative use of the phalanx to his masterful handling of cavalry, became a blueprint for warfare. Great leaders from Julius Caesar to Napoleon Bonaparte admired and studied his tactics, seeking to replicate his success on the battlefield. However, Alexander's life was cut short, and with his untimely death came the division of his empire. His generals, known as the Diadochi, squabbled over his vast territories. The result was a fragmentation of his empire into smaller Hellenistic kingdoms, each bearing the imprint of Alexander's influence yet charting its own course. In the end, Alexander's legacy is not merely one of conquest, but of cultural exchange and military innovation. His empire may have fragmented, but his impact is still felt today in the languages we speak, the philosophies we ponder, and the strategies we employ in warfare. Alexander the Great, a king, a warrior, a conqueror, and a visionary, left an indelible mark on history, forever remembered as one of the greatest leaders the world has ever seen.